Hey, sorry, I was let the lady in, and then I noticed who it was. It was the lady that's like engaged, and she's like 20. And I was like, I wish I had gotten married at her age. So, yeah. I did not cry whenever I told her that. Um, so, yeah. Anyways, so aside from that, I need to work on the paragraph. I also need to pee. Oh, Annie, I think I'm gonna at least pee, and then after I'm done with this video. So, anyways, yeah. So I asked her about like, what about this teacher, and she's like, yeah, I don't feel comfortable with her because she's like, I can't write your paper, and so she's. From what I can tell, she's not looking at having someone write her paper. It's just that she needs help, just actually teaching her how to do stuff. So I'm like, yeah, I get it. I'm going to pretend like you were never taught this information instead of assuming, oh, you went through kindergarten through 12th grade, so you know all this information. No, like just no, no. So I'm going to, no, just no. So there's that. So yeah, what it is that, okay, here we go. Wee. Yeah, see what else? And it's, so yeah, I'm gonna assume that you are not taught. Well, yeah, so I was helping out the lady, and she's, yeah, so I was helping out the lady with like different parts in regards to her stuff. And she's like, while we're going through it, I'm like working with her and explaining some of the grammar rules and such, and some of the like possessive noun rules, just so that hopefully she understands it. And her also, this was due on Sunday, and I'm like, you know what, like, you don't feel comfortable with the teacher that is normally there, A, and then B, I'm like, okay, so there's A, and then B, like, I don't have any, like, I'm not able to schedule an appointment until Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, so I'm like, let's not. Like, we'll hold off on that. So I was like, hey, you know what? I was like, okay, let's go ahead, because like I still want her to succeed. I don't want her to like fail. And so it was actually not for a grade, but I went ahead and like we sat down and I started like looked over it, explained some of the grammar rules and everything. And so like worked with her on some of it just to make it seem a little bit more personalized. So I looked over the directions and I'm like, okay, so this is what's needed, and went back over to the essay and we worked on it and tweaked it just a little bit. And during that time, like, she was like, you know what? I really hope that she told this to me. She's like, I really hope that you're going to be a teacher because you're really good at this. I was like, I'm paraphrasing. I was like, thank you so much. I was like, actually, I'm looking at being a teacher to elementary students. So, yeah. Um, I have had people tell me that in the past, and it feels, I guess, like a relief that basically people are telling me that, and I'm in that field. So, yeah. And I really need food. I start crying, and then I'm like, I'm hungry. So, yeah, it's kind of nice. I would have to admit, probably about 10 years ago, I would not have been like I am now. But I did definitely notice that with me becoming a general manager, it works so much on me being patient and enforcing the rules that I need to enforce instead of like throwing a fit or something like that. Or throwing a fit over something, or someone. So, yeah, I'm definitely thankful for that. So, yeah. Um, yeah. Anyways, but yeah, you'll see this in the morning, I guess, maybe as I'm headed off to class or something. Uh, but I think that's really about it. I hope that you have a great day. Let me know if there's anything else you want to talk about. And yeah, I'll be able to respond. I'm going to make another video. Well, the next video that you will see will be like for the next post that I noticed. So yeah, I noticed the picture. It's basically this kid, and you see this farmland. The picture, I would have to say, was really pretty. What I think I might end up doing is, if there is an 8-week course for art, signing up for it maybe. And that's simply because I'm like, well, yeah. For me, that's simply because I'm like, what else am I going to do? Type deal. Yeah, why not? It's my last semester here, so. Yeah. Actually, I will have to admit, I like this semester a lot more than other semesters. And I do like this semester a lot more because it's like, hey, this is what I expect of you. I don't always understand the directions. I'm thinking Monday through Thursday, not like Monday through like 7 days a week. But I do appreciate that. And so that way, it's like, yeah, I'm enjoying the steadiness and everything. So yeah. And yeah, again, I did like the picture. It was really cool. Honestly, what I really hope, so actually I was talking to the lady about this, is that because of my age, there's a higher chance of having a kid with like birth defects, and I mean like Down syndrome, things like that. And then there's also a higher chance of me being put on bed rest, and then so bed rest or like pregnancy complications, which can lead to me being put on bed rest. So it's like, oh, like, I won't be able to really do anything. I might be able to do 30 minutes or so. I might be like, here, how about this? We go ahead and move 2 stoves next to me, and I just sit. That's it, and nothing else. So yeah, it's like, can we go ahead and just do that, basically? But yeah, kind of do that. Read books. I don't know what else. So yeah. I love how you try and be there for people and then support them, and you try your hardest, and you're able to like create so much, and like whether art wise or like with art wise with videos, or maybe with some of the stuff that you've done artwork. Like I noticed the wooden ship, basically. So I don't know if you created that or if it was purchased, but it's really cool. It's really good. And then also, I know it's expensive. I definitely understand it's a lot of money, but like, I think it's cool, especially where I know you have the you're physically able to like build stuff, even like pulls and such. Now, whether it's financially able, that is something different. But in this terms, like I do admire the fact that you're able to do pretty much almost anything. So anyways, but her and I were talking, and I was like, yeah, there's, higher chance. And I was like, it doesn't mean that I will 100% have pregnancy complications and such. It just means that there is a, not 90%, but like there's, instead of 0%, there's now 15%, or like in my case, it might be like 5%, it goes up to 20%. So like, just depends upon my biological makeup and everything. So I'm just like, oh wow. So yeah, I'm doing a video. Yep. Wait, where are you headed? Oh, you just want to say hi? Yeah. Oh, my roommate. Okay, cool. I don't know if Miss T will be here tomorrow, but at the same time, like the offices and such will be closing tomorrow at 11:30. So yeah. Oh yeah, so this is in regards to the weather. So it's supposed to get, I think, in the 30s, and then either tomorrow or Saturday it's supposed to get into the teens.
Will there be snow, or are we just freezing?
So I think there's going to be ice, like,
Does that mean work is going to be canceled?
yeah, my job or your job?
My job. I wish.
So
I hope my job is canceled. Don't get me wrong. It's not that I don't love my job. I do love my job. However, I also want to spend more time on campus with my friends. So there's that. What?
your friends or your friends? I already figured out who. I figured it out like shortly after you, like while you were no, probably like 10 minutes after you left the room whenever you told me. Don't worry, I won't. So just to clarify, I will not say anything. I'll pretend I don't know anything. I'm really good at being oblivious.
You don't have to be oblivious, because we kind of entered into a trial stage right now.
Oh, okay.
And we agreed and literally signed papers that if we don't work out, it won't be weird.
Are you guys going to spend a couple weeks apart to kind of like reset your mindset and everything? And okay.
Probably not though.
Okay. The reason why I ask is because sometimes it can be awkward whenever things, and because sometimes sometimes, not always, there's a time in which you're like, oh, like you still want to hang out with this person as much as you were, or like you're still interacting with them like you were. And so sometimes it's like not being around them as much, so you can be like, okay, what should we do or not do in order to show that we're not in this trial stage or in a relationship anymore? So if that makes sense, that's only my advice. You can do whatever. That sounds so, don't do anything illegal. That's okay, there we go. You know, within reason. You can do whatever within reason.
You want to know something funny? There's this thing called free will. However, there are also consequences to free will.
That's why I say,
So
like,
you can do anything illegal. Just know there are consequences if you get caught.
like speeding.
Exactly.
I've gotten like 2-3 speeding tickets, or going through a stop sign, which, by the way, like I was speeding. I admit that was
I
on
only speed on back roads. They'll never catch me alive.
No, actually, I ended up speeding through a couple of towns, and they had cameras out with the radar. Yes, through back road towns.
That's wild.
Yeah, so I got a speeding ticket sent over to my parents' place because the vehicle is in my parents' name.
Oof. Oh, that's wild.
So yeah, this happened, and just FYI, tell me when I need to stop doing a video. So for you, the last state that I lived at. So yeah.
Is that the nerd?
Yeah.
Hi, nerd.
Oh, it's strictly toward me, so yeah.
Hi, nerd.
Okay, wave again.
Hi, nerd.
Wave again.
Hello.
Okay, there we go. Oh, I'm talking about babies because I want babies.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. But anyways, so aside, and after that I'll end the video and such. But even though there's a higher chance of birth
Wait a
defects,
second. What time is it?
it's like,
Shit, it's 12:37. Okay, I gotta go eat some ice cream for a dare because I don't want to be tortured. Bye.
wait, for a deer? Where is this ice cream at?
Upstairs. I brought it earlier.
Oh, have fun. You're welcome. Anyways, even though there is a higher chance of me having like the baby having birth defects or me having pregnancy complications, part of it has to do with genetics. So what it is that on my dad's side of the family, so his mom, during the last pregnancy she had twins. So the older you are, the higher chance that you will have like twins or triplets. my kind of hope, as torturous as as this sound, because it's like having multiples at one time, a part of me really hopes that I'll have twins or triplets, because basically, like, I won't be pregnant at like 43 years old. So that's one thing. Or, like, as I get older, I won't be pregnant at like 43 years old. And then also, it's just one pregnancy. That's it. And then, from what I understand, usually a person, if they're pregnant with multiples, they end up having the baby not up to 40 weeks, but they may have the baby or babies up to like 38 or maybe 36, 35 weeks. So, yeah, it's like, yeah, like yeah, I would, um, yeah, I would be open. Like, I think that would be a good time. So, yeah. But yeah, the reason why I gave that look of is because, yeah, it's my new roommate, in which I was like, I know she, like, her and this other person are, like, she's interested in this other person. So I was like, but yeah, yeah, whenever I was giving her that advice, she like sort of frowned. I was like, or you can do whatever, just, nothing illegal. And whenever I noticed a frown, it's like, yeah. So it's simply because otherwise it just gets confusing, like where you stand with the person. It's like, are we in a relationship or are we not? And then that way it helps, or like even discussing where they are physically in the future. So, yeah. Um, anyways, so, yeah. A part of me also hopes that work is canceled, because I really don't want to go into work from 8 p.m. until 2 a.m. I'm just like, no. So, yeah. Anyways, I'll talk to you later. I hope that you have a great day. I am going to go pee, grab the grapefruit, can of grapefruit, and probably some more food that's in there. And then after that, I'm going to go ahead and, I don't know what, do other stuff. Work on the PowerPoint. For what I understand, it should take only like 20-30 minutes, but I'll go ahead and eat while I'm working on that. And I should honestly pull that out now, so that way I'm like of the mindset I will get this done. So, yeah. Anyways, I will talk to you later. I hope that you have a great day. I can also, my laptop is dying, so I can also plug it in. But yeah, I will. But yeah, also not sure if I told you, the photo was really pretty, especially where the lady, she's like looking down toward her son. So, yeah, with blonde hair and such. So, yeah, I liked it. It's cute. Yeah. I will admit, I am definitely ready to move wherever my future husband is at, and basically live life like that, and just feel safe, basically. And so, yeah. Anyways. There we go. Yeah. I think another reason why, so before earlier, she's like, I'm not placing you guys, like, if you're late, I'm not placing you guys at all in this position. And then I also sent her the message stating that I'm going to be out of the country. And it's during, like, dress rehearsals, basically. And she's like, no, no. And so hence why I'm doing that. I don't think she remembers that I said I'm basically going to be like graduating. So, yeah, it's like, okay, oh well. She did, so that's what she originally said, is that basically, like, you're late and basically you can't come, so, like, you're fired. You're never doing this again. And so, like, I think after seeing our auditions, I guess, felt a lot better about it. And I think she does not realize, I'm not sure if I told her or not, that basically I'm looking at moving, because, yeah. But yeah, so I think with my roommate in regards to that, because I've been holding off because I don't want to be like evil, I realized basically what I need to do is just blunt, straightforward honesty without insults or anything like that. But just being bluntly and like blunt, straightforward, because um, my fear has been if I confront her about her behavior, that she'll go ahead and tell straight up lies. And I'm like, I can't do that. Like, what's my defense against lying? Just calling her out on it, basically. You're lying. I know it. I'm tired of it. Like, stop trying to make up excuses. That's really honestly all I can say. I'm so done with the lines, with the lying and the lies and all that jazz. So, yeah. Anyways, I'll talk to you later. I hope that you have a great day. Yeah. Let me know. Yeah, I guess let me know if there's anything else you want to talk about. And yeah, I'll respond after classes. I get to look up black pudding. Oh yeah, I already did. But anyways, I actually need to create a PowerPoint. But black pudding is basically, it's sausage that is specifically has blood in it. I had no idea. I was like, that's very interesting. So now one of the things, or some of the things that I am looking forward to doing, is basically looking up, or like trying a few different English foods. So I'm kind of glad that we have this assignment, so that way we can try it. But yeah, my number one thing is basically, or one of my number one things. Now, something that someone else said was they want to go ahead and try some of the local coffee shops. I really hope there is a unique flavor to these coffee shops, because, like, only because I've been throughout the USA and my only thing is like, coffee is coffee. I can tell the difference between lavender. Oh, yeah. So I finally had, so Thursday, I finally had like blueberry coffee. And I was like, oh, wow, that's like really, ooh, there we go. I personally actually can taste the blueberry flavoring of it. Like in the past, I was like, I just taste bitter coffee. Now I can actually taste the blueberry flavoring. I was like, I'm so excited because I haven't had this before. So yeah, overall, I personally was excited about it. So yeah. Um, anyways, I think that's really about it. I think some people moved out. Because some of these are thrown away. What year was this? This is just old stuff. Okay, cool. I'll talk to you later. I hope that you have a great day. And yeah, let me know if there's anything else you want to talk about. And I will respond sometime today, which is Friday. So yeah, bye. I love you.